Awesome. Well, thank you, Michael. It's a pleasure having you, bringing our partners together, getting everyone on today's call today. Again, my name's Jeffrey DiMaria, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to share with you some of the findings in Microsoft Partner Center. We believe it's really a fundamental uh, cornerstone for your Microsoft partnership. And there's a lot of great advantages, great benefits, great process functionality that partners can benefit from. And what we want to do here today is help get you set up for the foundation of leveraging Microsoft Partner Center to run your Microsoft practice. We're going to run through a number of different activities and run through a number of different slides. The reason why this is important is many of the Dynamics ERP partners have selected the Stratos Cloud Alliance to help build their business and help bring them to Business Central. So we do have a lot of focus on the business application products. And today's session will be guided a little bit towards that, showing you how to take advantage of that as you're trying to actually go in and develop a Business Central practice using Microsoft Partner Center to help you fund activities. So the big things that are going out, the Stratos Cloud has been working with Microsoft and working on new promotions and incentives. We've been able to catch the ear of the leadership team over there, and we are helping refine and develop the go-to-market strategy for Business Central. It's really exciting. A lot of partners are trying to take advantage of this, and we want to make sure everyone has a foundational framework to be able to achieve certain criteria, certain solution designations, understanding what the transition, what that really looks like as partners transform into the new cloud world. With those promotions, again, we've been working on the Business Central deployment plan. There is significant funding for net new opportunities. We've seen a few things in Microsoft presentations that these will be continued to be extended into 2025. There's some input in there. We've seen things on forums. So we're really happy that the Business Central deployment plan and the AIM migration deployment plan options will continue. There will likely be some adjustments on here, but this money for partners that have their solution designation can access this to help migrate their clients to Business Central. There's lots of benefits there for partners. There's huge benefits for clients. And it's really time to make sure that Dynamics partners understand that Partner Center is the center of the Microsoft relationship. Partner Source Business Center is losing some of its relevance within the new cloud world. So this webinar is for Dynamics partners trying to get into Business Central and using a new tool. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that is like. On today's agenda, we're going to show you quickly about navigating Microsoft. We've built some resources at the Stratos Cloud to help make it easy. We want to ensure that the foundation is set. We'll cover a Partner Center overview. There's specific topics in each of these agenda items. We'll cover the Microsoft partner benefits, solution designations and specializations, and then finally trying to access the Microsoft Commerce incentives to fuel your business in the coming year. So, navigating Microsoft overview. This page lives on our partner portal. All of the Stratos Cloud Alliance partners have access to all things Stratos within 1 to 2 clicks. To access this page from the partner portal, if you're a partner, just come to Navigating Microsoft Overview. On here, you'll learn some of the quick benefits of what Partner Center is used for to help you manage your clients, establish relationships, service clients, and also there's a lot of great features in there. So we're going to talk about setting up your standard and the simple next steps that you need to take advantage of these offers and mastering Microsoft Partner Center. We understand it's hard working with Microsoft. We understand that things change constantly. That's why we try to keep partners up to date with our monthly partner call with the big changes. With Microsoft, having a strong foundation, a core foundation of the on Microsoft tenant is critical. If you're new to Microsoft, you will want to establish a on Microsoft.com tenant. There's a couple ways to do that. If you're a partner or even a client, you can start a new E3 trial. That'll help you set up your foundation, your core Microsoft CSP tenant. That's a work or school account when you log into Partner Center. We have quick instructions on what's required to register as an AI Cloud partner. That's step one. We also need partners to enroll as a CSP reseller. That's step two. There's some intricacies that we'll cover here shortly on that. And we need to help establish that CSP relationship. Furthermore, we're going to explain some of the benefits of licensing your team with the power of Microsoft. There are new launch benefits, core extended benefits in the Microsoft Partner Program. And as a partner, you need to be aware of those because there are really cost-effective ways for you to run your business using Business Central, Dynamics 365 CE, as well as the rest of the Microsoft solution stack. We also cover the benefits guides. I think that's an important understanding. As we try to dig into BizApps, we'll provide additional resources to help you understand these. GDAP is a big deal. Partner Center and GDAP, granular delegated admin privileges, multi-factor authentication. These are critical components to help secure your environment as well as your clients. We'll further be discussing business solution designations, the playbooks, documentation, how to measure yourself, and how to potentially close that gap. And then at the end of this presentation, we talk about MCI claims, and the proof of execution documents to complete those are available on our Navigating Microsoft Overview page. There's lots of great additional resources that we'll do, but we'll stay focused in on today's session on mastering Microsoft Partner Center. So that's a quick overview on how to navigate Microsoft. There's great resources to do that. You always want to leverage the latest resources, licensing guides. There's great tools for you to get started. With Partner Center overview, we're going to again really quickly cover the AI Cloud Partner enrollment, the CSP Partner Program enrollment, user permissions. That's pretty important. That gives you the keys. And we'll go over some specifics there. We'll cover some basic workspaces, associating the Stratos, understanding the importance how Partner Center works with client relationships, and providing resources for the granular delegated admin privileges. So let's go ahead and take a look. The Microsoft AI Cloud Partner Program enrollment, it's fundamental. You need a work or school account. We provide this link so that you can start a trial. I also like to know that partners can leverage this link when they're working with clients that do not have a Microsoft tenant today. This is a great way for you to get started so that you can gain access to the tenant. It's a great way for them to get started. Stratos Hub, or our provisioning tool, can also create tenants, but this is a good way to do it so that you have full control. So we request everyone register as a Microsoft AI Cloud partner. That's a quick one. The Microsoft CSP program enrollment, this is kind of layer 2. This is where you want to stand up your Microsoft CSP partner account. That's how you're able to do licenses. And you can enroll in the program. There are documentation and links on what is required to do that. We do have a couple partners onboarding from the UK right now, so I thought this would be a good example. They're like, why do I need a separate CSP login account to work in a separate region? Well, at Stratos, many of our users here, we have to log into different areas, and each one of those requires a separate login based on where we are trying to log into. So again, that trial link is helpful to help you establish that first tenant, and you can enroll in the program. Once you're enrolled, you're going to be able to set permissions. User permissions in Partner Center are significant. These are the 5 that I want to highlight on today's call. The global admin. This is the one that does everything in the account. You can set up users, you can set additional permissions. There's permissions that you can access on here. The MPN admin helps you measure the solution designation status. You can get more documentation on the solution designations for business applications. The incentives admin helps with enrollment and submitting MCI claims. Those are Microsoft Commerce incentive claims. The report viewer allows you to access marketing content to help you target and segment your clients. And then the admin agent is really useful to help supporting your clients. Those are the 5 big roles that I want partners to walk away with today in understanding their purpose. There are other roles within Partner Center that allow you to establish co-sell, referral opportunities, to publish your solutions to marketplaces. These are the ones that we think partners should focus on in order to help propel their Business Central and their Dynamics practice. So now that you're enrolled, you're associated, you've assigned the right users, establishing the relationship with Stratos Cloud is simple. You need to connect with the provider. We're one of them. We hope that we are aligned strategically with your goals. When that all happens, there's something that critically is important happens. Microsoft recognizes our relationship, okay? When you have the admin agent role, you can go to the customer's workspace and click on the indirect provider link on the left and get your mutual CSP link. We call it mutual because it's you and us. You send this link to your clients and they show up as a customer in Partner Center when they accept it. The global admin has to do it. That's important. That's usually step 1 whenever you think about connecting to a client, providing them services, reviewing their licenses. There's lots of ways that you can have conversations, and at Stratos Cloud, that's our goal, is to help you have those conversations. Once that link is established, you send this to your clients, have them start showing up in your Partner Center account, and this gives you the ability to provision licenses. So there's lots of cloud conversations that can happen. All right, we're still talking foundation. We're talking about roles. We're talking about security. We provided some great resources for our partners to access on our partner portal, information about granular delegated admin privileges, what you need to do to set up those within Partner Center, what we need to do as your indirect provider. There's great resources and documentation on how to do that. What I like best is we have a permissions overview and suggested roles by primary product so that partners can kind of understand some of the additional roles within Partner Center, the privileges, what you need. Next up, we're going to go ahead and talk about Microsoft partner benefits. Okay, we talked about how we have a link that we can be recognized with Microsoft, you and clients to show up as clients. So we want to make sure that we focus in on how to have cloud conversations. We want to make sure that you're accessing your Microsoft partner benefits, understanding your goals, the market intelligence with Cloud Ascent and client data. Additional resources, benefits I think there are demo environments by Microsoft and then the margins that you can earn on Microsoft CSP subscriptions. So we'll cover those quickly so that you can kind of see how we view Partner Center and how you can master it. And again, it does take work. Mastering is a verb that is ing. It takes work. So we got to keep that up. With the partner benefits packages, these were released in January 2024. I know that there is a lot of information on this slide. If you've thought about using Business Central internally, we finally have partner packages that allow us to use the product, allow us to actually use the product that we want to implement and sell into clients. There are great partner benefits, and these purchases are made in Partner Center. So if you've been looking for a Business Central internal environment, you make this purchase through Partner Center. This is a benefit. It's huge. There is a benefits guide that we want you to be aware of as well. So they have these great launch benefits. This is more of the extended program with the additional partner packages when you earn your solution designations. We're going to cover a few of those here today on how to measure resources to look at that. But these guides help you understand how you can run your business on Microsoft technology at a reduced cost. We talked about the cloud conversation and Cloud Ascent data. This is a benefit within Microsoft. We talked about the reports viewer role previously. You do that under the user management tab, you assign the report viewer role, and your employees can gain access to valuable information provided by Microsoft for their partners. It's called Cloud Ascent. What Cloud Ascent really does, it takes a look at all these client relationships that you have and provide recommendations on your next conversation. There's AI, there's information being pulled based on user behavior at client environments that basically say, here's the buyer's propensity to buy this application. It tells you what they have, it tells you what they don't have, it tells you what you're looking at. Partner Center and Cloud Ascent are critical. It helps you target your messages with specific applications in place. That's how it kind of all comes together. So now you have some conversations that you can have with the different service offerings that are available. You know who to target, what to talk to them about, and that's a really good way to help you use the tools within Partner Center to grow your business. So those are mostly the foundations. When you go through that process, you're going to find something called a cluster. Okay. When you go to the download reports within Partner Center, you can go to the Downloads Hub and find the propensity information. It's a table. You select what you want. You find the ones that say Act Now when you get the export, and those are the clients that you talk to. Cluster is the key word that you're looking for because there's intent as one of the measures, and then just like their interest. Those two variables together help you determine who to talk to. Other benefits by Microsoft, your users need to be set up in Partner Center to be able to leverage demo environments by Microsoft. There's great links, there's ways to sign up, to stand up your environments, there's great training, great ways to start. If it's your first time accessing it, the second link there is important for the global admin. That will allow you to register for the site so that your users can do this. Margins on Microsoft CSP subscriptions. Our primary business as a distributor is to help you resell licenses. If you're an indirect reseller, you need to go with an indirect provider. We provide all the licensing and offer information through our provisioning tools, where you will get the retail price of what you should be selling the solution for, as well as a my price. And that would be in the column to the right that you can't see here. That's based on your partner level with us. So we have 3 different levels. They have different tiers based on monthly recurring revenue. 5K and 10K bring you to those next tiers, and those give you more margins. Our tools talk to Partner Center to create subscriptions, create tenants. You manage those through the indirect provider tools so that you can manage your licensing with your clients. I think that's a benefit of being a partner. You make margins on subscriptions. All right, next up, this is the next section of today's Mastering Microsoft Partner Center, Solution Designation and Specializations. We've talked previously about the playbooks. We're going to point to some documentation. We're going to talk about how you earn points, measuring your status, understanding why you need an advanced specialization. That's important, and we'll tell you why. Solution Designation Partner Playbooks, they're wonderful. You can download them from Microsoft. We have them on our navigating site as well for Microsoft resources. Downloading the Solution Designation Partner Playbooks is your map. It tells you what you need to do. We try to simplify it with saying, hey, have the cloud conversation. Hey, what deals are you working on? What certification exams do you need to pass in order to obtain these? One of the cool things, big thing, the MB 820 exam for Business Central developers. We've heard from Microsoft that partners will be getting credit for those to meet the advanced skilling requirement for the business applications. It's going to be fully piped here probably in the next week or so within Partner Center so that you'll actually be able to see that. Right now, if you have it, you do need to log a case to get the credit. For solution designation documentation, I like to research. Researching is something I like to do. And I'm able to dig in and kind of understand these things. And I try to break it down into specific areas, specific links. For solution designation partner for business application, there's a number of resources that you would need to kind of review and understand. We're just going to jump in and share a few of the insights. For business applications, there are 3 primary buckets with 5 measuring units, okay? Your goal needs to become a partner, a solution designation partner, okay? From the documentation, I talk about net adds. You need to understand what the definition of a net add is, the skilling requirements, what you need to earn those points, and the customer success metrics, usage growth versus deployments. Those 5 measures together, when you exceed 70 points, helps you access the funding that we spoke about at the very beginning. Help you move your base. These are market moving offers. They help pay for the implementation when you sell deals. In order to access that funding, you need to prioritize these 5 measures. Measuring your solution designation status within Partner Center, you need to have the appropriate permissions to be able to do that. You assign the MPN admin on there and you'll be able to see the membership. You click on the Solution Partners overview on the bottom, on the left, and you can review all of the solution designations, and you can dig into business applications. When you click on the view details in each of these categories, it provides you instructions. Those instructions are in the documentation, okay? So they have the documentation and Partner Center is piped to it. So It tries to measure what they're putting in their partner center documentation. Okay, that's how this kind of comes in together. Now, when you start doing that, you'll begin to start seeing points. You'll get your learner profiles for the skillings. You'll get the net customer ads. For net customer ads to get 3 points, it's $250 for the workload for business applications. So that's just a few users. When you're measuring the success on the deployments, on the customer success, there's this record. You need a 5-user system in order to have that count. In order to have those points grow, it measures your current number of deployments versus what you had 12 months ago. If there is an increase, that's how you obtain those points. So each one of these, you need to make sure you get points in each one of those buckets. Now, I did talk about advanced specializations. Advanced specializations are going to become more and more important to Dynamics partners. The small and mid-sized business management specialization is the one that Business Central partners would dig into. The reason why and how you obtain this specialization: 5 functional consultants. 5 functional consultants passing the MB 800 exam is what is required. That's a tall order for many partners, but if you can do it, this is why. Okay? There is going to be a cut on BREP revenue in October. Prices go up, margin goes down, and in order to obtain and retain the highest level, a specialization is required. So if you want to keep the 22 points, you need a specialization, and that's 5 MB 800 people passing the exam. We do know that this is a change for partners. We're working on some additional offers for you as a master VAR. We have opportunities for partners to work here. We'll be providing additional information as it becomes more clear. But that's a big, important task for those partners that have the staff to meet those requirements. Lastly, with the Microsoft Commerce incentives, I know we're running up late on this call. I'm going to take just a couple more minutes here to run through these slides. We told you that you needed the incentives admin user. They are the ones that are able to review the different MCI engagements. This is within Partner Center. The MCI guide listed below is important. We show partners how to find them and what you are eligible for. You need to meet specific requirements in order to do that, and the MCI guide tells you what you need to do to obtain those. There's a lot of information in those guides. I enjoy reading them. The entire MCI incentive section here, all the MCI engagements are piped in there, and then you actually submit your claims through the Customer Claims tab. Things that you'll need to be able to submit claims. 1, you're going to need to enroll in the Incentives Overview program. You do that by clicking Enroll. There are screenshots where you're going to have to add a payment and tax profile. There are actions required. You have to manage default payment profiles. You have to add those. You can select your payment accounts. You have to create a new tax profile. These are steps that you do within Partner Center. You actually run through a tax program, generate the W-9, you click submit and sign it, you get a confirmation. These are things that you need to do to be able to receive payments from Microsoft. You have to add a bank profile so that they can submit those funds into your account. Once you have that all established, you then need to tie those payment and tax profiles to specific earning types. Once you do that, your program files will be updated and you should be able to submit the claims. To be able to submit a claim, you've done all this activity, okay? Then you're going to go into the Customer Claims tab. Under business applications, add a new customer and build intent. That's when you start the claim process. That's when you need the specific information. Currently, for the offers above, we talked about the TP ID is required. That's a customer ID type, but there's multiple ID types that you can submit claims on, which is important. You can see different types of engagement claims that are available, and that just allows you to start that process. You will be required to provide proof of execution documents. There is customer notifications that happen. But once you've established your framework as a Microsoft Cloud partner, you're striving towards solution designations, you get access to a tremendous amount of funding to help fuel your business. At the Stratos Cloud, we're here to help. I'm thankful for everyone spending a few minutes with us here today, and please let us know if you have any questions. All right, we're going to take a quick look at the chat here, see if there's anything we might be able to answer, if you have anything. Otherwise, we'll just close up today's session and wanted to thank everyone for joining us here today.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I don't have any questions in the chat, but thanks everybody for joining. We're going to make sure to get this recording out in a follow-up email to everyone, and you can share with your colleagues. And if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to Jeffrey or insider@stratoscloud.com. Thanks so much, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.